Alright lads, we're back again on the bike. I haven't been doing very many bike videos recently, even though I've been talking about the adventures and the places I go on the bike. You may notice I'm using two hands. You don't normally see me using two hands because I'm usually holding the camera, or in some instances I'm using the selfie stick holder 2.0. Well, guys, I broke down and I went and bought a chest-mounted, there's like a gooseneck, and I'll show you this in a bit, a chest-mounted Android mount. It just takes out the vibration. I can talk with both hands, and I think it gives a steadier ride. So this is the first time I've used it. We'll go down this road a bit, then we'll stop and maybe have a chat. What I'd like to talk about today is speed. Where we're going, why we use speed, when is it better not to and to slow down a bit, and what is the whole purpose of us riding a bike like this? What's the purpose of it? And I think that has a lot to do with the speed at which we travel. So I'm not using an earbuds microphone either. This is ambient sound being picked up by the Android since it's so close to me. It's probably only a foot away from my mouth, but going through the helmet. So let's give it a try and see what happens. Just let's start her up. And away we go. Now, like I said, I really wanted to talk about speed today and where we're going and why. Well, clearly I'm out for a pleasure ride today. I'm not going anywhere. I've got nothing to do. I'm in no hurry, and I'm on a straight road. So what are my choices? I can do this kind of boring but scenic, or I could stomp on it and get there a little faster. But where is there? Where? Nowhere. I'm not going anywhere. I have no place to be. The whole point is I'm trying to enjoy myself, and I'm trying to enjoy nature. Now, to some degree that can come with the level of thrill to really go fast. But why? Why are we going fast? If we're not going anywhere, if we have no place to go, what do we miss when we travel super fast? We miss everything. Now, I know a lot of people use the road I'm on right now, and they're headed down to a river, but there's nothing on this road. It's smooth and relatively boring. But there's a lot in this world that we miss if we drive past it. And as long as I'm not going anywhere, why not enjoy myself, look around, see if I can find some animals or something interesting? Why not? What do I have to prove? The only thing that really happens if I go faster is the level of danger increases, a small level of thrill increases, but I certainly miss wildlife, scenery, all of that decreases. And if you're trying to think that you're doing this for happiness, that you're trying to enjoy yourself, what is the part about it that's most enjoyable? Is it the speed? Is it the scenery? Is it both? Is it going to get things at the market? What is it? Ask yourself that question before you go tearing down the road, and before you miss things that are really, really beautiful. And I think, oh, well, let's see. I have found something very beautiful right here. And this is a place that I actually stopped, and my second video that I ever did, I did from this location. And I think we'll just take a look at where we are and why we're here. So this, like I said, I'm on a long flat stretch of road, and there's really no reason for me to stop here except this is why I am doing this. I'm doing it to experience nature. I'm doing it to experience the beautiful things around us in our world. And I have nothing to do. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I'm wasting time. To what degree it's wasted is really the question. And it looks like, well, it looks like somebody was here before me. These were not here the last time I stopped. It looks like, I can't focus. These look like bullet casings. Well, they're obviously bullet casings. A little disappointed that someone would leave all the brass out here, but I mean, not the biggest deal in the world, but still, that's quite a bit of brass. I mean, when you're going to fire that many, you know, pick it up, I say. But I guess at least I'll give them credit for stopping here. This is a very worthwhile place to stop. You can see lilies everywhere. Now, they're not blooming right now, but there's lilies all over this pond. I'll try to zoom in a little bit, give you a look around. I think this chest-mounted Android setup is going to work pretty effectively. I think compared to what I had before, and I'm just adjusting the gooseneck a little bit to get it more in front of my face, I just think this is going to be a little bit more effective. I think it smoothed out the bumps. Again, I didn't spend time watching this while I was driving, because that's just unsafe. But I really think it's a good way to go about things. But coming back to the idea of speed, scenery, the trade-off between zipping by things and stopping to enjoy and appreciate the beautiful countryside you're driving through, it's a really valid conversation to have, and one that we don't have often enough. When you ride fast, you are incrementally risking your health, safety, and life. You have to ask yourself why. Now, there are practical reasons why you would, but you're not headed to work, guys. Most likely, you're headed out to have fun. Even going 20 miles an hour or 15 down this long road, maybe doing S-curves or something down the road, that can be really enjoyable. Because again, this is what we're here to do. We're here to enjoy ourselves. And I want you to think for a moment about your life, about why we're here. We're privileged to enjoy all this scenery. You make a mistake, and one day it goes black. Why? Why have it go black? For the simple reason that you could pass up this? Because you had to speed by here? You had to go as fast as your bike would go, and then a whitetail pops out and you're finished? Think about that. I want you riding your bike a long time, and you know I'm always looking out for you. I want to have fun just like you. So we'll leave it there. And guys, we'll see you down the road.